All right, everybody, welcome to Power Comics. I am Evan Husney, joined by Benjamin Marra, Gabe Dikel. What's going on, guys?
How are you doing?
Nothing much, man.
All right, we're going to do something a little different today. We're not going to look at John Tar again. I know we all have a little John Tar fatigue, I think. But what we're doing here is we're going to be looking at, is this a power comic or not? A new series that we want to do here. Where we're going to look at a stack of power comics I've pulled from my shelves. And we're going to look and decide, is this a power comic? Is it not? Maybe. I don't know. But today we're going to decide, and we're going to go through these 10 here. And it's very important because here at Power Comics, we're pretty strict on what is a power comic and what isn't. The world of indie comics from the 80s and 90s, there's a lot of these issues floating around. And not everything meets the criteria. So before we start, guys, I just wanted to look at, we've all seen John Tar 1 here. And I think this just very quickly, this exemplifies all the criteria, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
absolutely.
This is our barometer here of what we're looking for.
Right, the standard.
This is the gold standard, you know, to be met. This is the frustrated art, you know, drawn by adolescents, the self-published, the earnestness, the genuine dream, hopes and dreams, you know, the
serial killer font.
Serial killer fonts.
Printed on newsprint.
Yeah,
just like the
homemade quality.
Homemade, the penis shapes.
Yeah.
Unintentional.
Cottage cheese anatomy.
Yeah,
yes.
Exactly.
Penile haircuts.
Penals. And definitely weird plots, weird singular stories. That's what a real power comic is. And when something is not a power comic, don't be offended, because it means it's probably one of two things. It probably means it's just too good. It's too technically good and therefore boring to me. So it's too boring. So then we'll just toss that out. Or there's something about it that just, I don't know, is like there's too many staff members.
It can be too self-aware. That's one other thing.
Oh, yeah. Good one.
You know?
Self-awareness. Like if someone knows that they're making something, there's a smidge of irony. There's something that's also a no-fly zone for us.
Yeah, it's got to be unconscious.
Unconscious.
It's the kind of attempt to work within the confines or convention of the kind of art form that is the comic book, and the, you know, ultimately a lot of our favorite ones would kill to be a mainstream, you know, artist, creator, and they're not alternative, they're not underground, they're just like giving it their best shot, you know.
Right. It's usually operating in some kind of genre like fantasy, crime, or superhero.
Exactly.
And it has very lofty ambitions, which it fails to meet.
Yes,
in
the execution.
Fashion.
Exactly, it falls off a cliff in terms of the hopes and dreams are higher than most, and then the execution is where it stumbles off a ledge, in dramatic fashion. So, all right, so John Tar, this is the gold standard. We'll kind of keep this here as our what did you call it, Ben? Yeah. This is the control element of the experiment.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so this.
Just think about what would John Tar do when we're going through these.
All right, so I have a bunch here. I don't think that any of these. I mean, maybe some will cover if they're like ding ding ding. These are power comics we're gonna cover on the show.
Sure.
But you know, I'm trying to pick ones on the line. Okay, I'm trying to pick ones that I think are kind of on the line between I don't know, and then we're gonna decide, and we're all gonna vote at the end. We're gonna rapid fire these. We're gonna vote between, you know, and 2-1 gets it. So if there's 2 yes and 1 no, then I don't know what to tell you. Okay, here we go. All right, you ready for the first one?
Let's do it.
Yes.
Shrike.
Ooh, okay. Interesting choice.
So
this is really on the line.
Really on the line. It's a hard one right out of the gate. So here we
have
have
your horses, Ben, because you've yet to see the incredible art that is Shrike.
Yeah.
Amazing cover. Well, I think Ben, you know this comic, I'm guessing. Or you don't?
I don't know if I do. I don't think I do.
Okay, all right. So we're looking at the cover here. Amazing cover.
Yeah.
All right. First off, it gets points for the name Shrike. Which
yeah.
It's a very power comic.
Yeah.
All right, let's crack it open here real quick. So now we're seeing.
Is that the publisher's logo there?
Yeah,
The giant V. Yeah.
Wow.
Victory Productions. This is published in Norristown, Pennsylvania. So here we see. I like that he uses the. Yeah, Norristown.
Familiar with it.
I like how he uses the Shrike logo here when he says Shrike. Kind of like how our friend Stephen Cardle does. This stance here to me, like the spread is very. His stance. Oh, this is Shadow.
Yeah.
I was like, is that him doing the splits? Okay.
To me, right out the bat, I'm feeling a little almost too good.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
You know,
there's no introductory letter to bear the soul.
Good fucking point, man.
That's right. That's
a big thing.
Every power comic has the let me look. You know, I'm gonna tell you
open.
The cold open, setting the tone. There's no tone that's set. So we see that. Yeah, to me, I think it's too good, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's
looking too good. It has a little bit. I mean, looking at it on the screen, it has these pages have a little bit of a
let's go closer
Landgraf vibe, you know, and like
I think Landgraf's too good.
Light vibe, you know. Yeah,
it's hyper stylized. It's very well done. You know, I think it is. But I can see why you grabbed it, Evan, because that cover is pretty.
That's a power comic face.
Pretty rough.
Look at this. Look at this.
That is.
I think when you see like the smallmouth bass eyes, you know, like I think that's when the power starts powering up here with his face.
Right.
Yeah.
Weird. It is weird. It's kind of.
Keep going.
Kind of weird anime vibes in a weird way.
Oh wow.
I do remember this. Yes, it has like a 6-page sex scene, so that's a power comic for sure.
Oh, it's really close.
I know. I stumped you guys real quick.
Yeah,
this is a hard one.
This is a good one.
This is riding the line there.
But like, lettering is good. Like, let's just guys.
Yeah, I mean, when you put it that way.
I know. This is an extreme example, but you know, still.
There's no confusion with Shrike, you know.
Yeah.
That you have.
I'm gonna have to go no. This is not a power comic, but it's like really.
Look at this.
Close. Wow.
I mean that's to me
pretty amazing.
That screams power comic. I'm obsessed. There is this whole subcategory of like, how did the cover turn out the way it did?
Well, I have that's
comics.
Another video we're gonna do. We're gonna look at the great covers, shitty inners soon. But guys, okay, Ben's saying no. Gabe, what do you say?
Let's official vote. Ben, what do you got?
I'm gonna say it's close, but it's a no.
Okay, I like that.
Evan,
I like that.
I'm gonna say
the same.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, I'm gonna go with no.
Okay, so no.
Gonna go with no.
Shrike. You're not what if I just... No.
You're right. I mean, honestly, in days past, Evan and I would go, you know, looking for power comics, and we would do this, and they would just go, like, instantly into the garbage.
Power comics are nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's the way my comic collection is shaping up right now.
It has to be.
You have to. Yeah.
It either goes into a heavy plastic case or the garbage.
Right.
That's how I feel about power comics.
All right, you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah, hit me. Oh, okay. I mean, interesting because
this is already the needle's pointing toward yes already.
Yeah, I mean, it's Christian. It is a Christian power comic.
Christian power comic,
better or worse.
Yep. And
I love how many words are on the title there on the cover too.
Yeah,
oh, man.
Overkill. This is like this is like a church handout for sure. This is like you ain't leaving here without a copy of Redeemer.
It's got the foreword.
The foreword.
Oh my God.
Yes. I mean, I'm familiar with this one.
Right. So we've reviewed the author's other series, which is, remind me again, Evan.
The Liberator.
Liberator.
Oh right, yeah.
Where, you know, Christian-centric Absolute power comic.
God.
And I mean, look at this. This is
Yeah.
so surreal. I mean, this is unbelievable, man.
I mean,
It's one of my favorites.
I love the fact that the pages weren't drawn to a comic book ratio,
Yes.
and they had to force them into this new, comic book size publication, and then they use the bottom for like
Look at
crazy messaging. But that's a thing too. Is like power comics don't necessarily have to be black and white if they're like colored with marker.
Of course.
Which is like what this is.
Crayon almost. Look at this though.
It is. I mean, this is so
Crucify him.
So great.
So
look at the
singular.
And this
Again.
sort of points to another element, which is like the passion, like that is underlying everything, and the passion that overrides the lack of ability, quote unquote, because and that can stem from somebody's religious faith.
Okay,
that
guys,
that can be where the passion comes from.
Hold on. Look at this ad. The Liberator faces homicide, Killer Crack, and Poe.
Yeah, dude, that's issue number 1.
Yeah,
I think.
issue 2 actually. I think.
Oh, is it 2?
But anyway, guys, the Redeemer. Oh my God.
Oh. Absolute.
100%. Yes.
Ben, go first.
2,
Yes.
And
2 rock hard thumbs up for this one.
okay, truth be told, this was my ringer. I just put this in here to make sure you guys were awake.
To test us? How dare you?
Oh, well, I just want to make sure that, you got to have one that's a definite yes, because, and it's a good chance to spotlight it. Yeah, no, Redeemer, absolutely.
So special.
Fucking power comic.
Bloody
Amazing.
title. Come on.
Okay, all right.
Look
Just
at
want to
that
make sure
cover.
we're
That's
awake.
awesome.
Just want to make sure we're awake. All right, let's
Okay.
try something a little harder. Okay.
Oh,
Oof.
God. Oof.
Okay.
What is
Ooh.
that? What does that top one say?
Thermonuclear Warrior.
Warrior.
Yeah. Definitely gets points for not being able to read the title of the comic.
Confusion on the cover is tipping the needle.
And that insane publication logo on the bottom there.
Well, okay, Tempe Press. Now, hang on. Let me just give you a quick little backstory. I saw this cover art. I think, Gabe, this was in one of your research documents.
There you go.
There you go. I saw this cover and I absolutely flipped for it. And this was a save on eBay. This was I need to get it as soon as I can get it. I was so excited to get this because I thought this was a slam dunk. Let's look at it, man.
Well, here we go.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
That is a drawing.
That is angst.
Oh.
Okay, so we got the cold open here.
Yeah.
The story cold open. This is my story.
Yes.
Okay. Now here's where it's going to get tough. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
What year are we? We're 92?
Just so you can see
90?
this. 92. Just so you can see this.
Okay.
Look at the quality of the image here. This is clearly done on a computer.
Yeah.
Wow. Right.
This is rough.
It's a fine line.
This is rough stuff, man.
So this was printed out on somebody's computer?
That's
Off
kind of what
somebody's
it
computer?
looks like. It's
Like
like
a
laid out on a
laser jet?
computer.
Oh, yeah,
a
you're
laser
right.
jet. Look at.
Yeah, this is really, for me, something that's standing out is like I have a hard time with stuff that feels kind of derivative of other popular, aesthetics of the time, like Image or some of the other stuff.
Yeah,
which I'm really getting that vibe.
Yeah, it's got that Stephen Platt,
Right.
Rob Liefeld sort of, and it's got that computer font stuff.
Can you feel my disappointment when I finally got it?
Yeah.
But I'm on the fence still, man. I mean, this is stinky. It's like, is the stink a turd or is it like a good stinky cheese? It's hard to know.
There it is. There is like an intensity that you'd like to see. Wow, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, that lady has 3 arms.
Look at this. Yeah.
Cringy for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just kind of bored with it, a little bit.
Yeah.
Not really inspired by it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm with you. It's that thing is like when you can sort of point to that image style,
Mm-hmm.
that's when things start to like leave a power comic zone. I feel
Yeah,
like.
truly. It feels like a little more self-aware because they're going after a specific thing, you know.
Right. I mean, like,
This is a video store, Tempe Video. So some video
really?
store, yeah, kind of
Wow.
must have financed this. That's the like rental store in the 90s.
Interesting.
That's the backstory.
That
So-
is like unusual.
It is unusual.
Usually
That's why
it's a
there's all
comic
these
book shop.
ads for these like cult movies
Right.
on VHS.
Oh,
And there's
I
even
love
like
that, though.
some really like really rare ones like the Abomination and which is like
Whoa.
a Super 8 I think or a 16. I think it's a Super 8 horror film. So
So
like,
I think there's the checklist, and once you hit a number of tick marks on that checklist, your power comic. For me, this is close, but
Yeah.
I think I would say it doesn't hit enough.
yeah.
The 55%.
So you wouldn't review it on the site, is what I'm saying.
I'm gonna say it's a no for me, man.
Okay, Ben.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. I think we're realizing that like the influence of power comic artists needs to come from 1980s
Mhm.
Bronze Age
Mm-hmm.
mainstream stuff, not 90s Image Revolution
Yeah.
artwork.
I
So
agree.
it's worth noting that Evan spent $150 on this on eBay.
Okay. All right, it's a no. It's a no for Thermonuclear Warrior. Okay, ready for the next one?
Yes.
It's not a hard no; it's a soft no. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
It's just looking like a yes.
Damn. Yummy.
Okay. We've covered this on the site before, but hey,
Mhm.
every few years, sometimes you got to do a little reevaluation.
This is a science. We need to be scrutinizing it and making sure
Making sure it's right.
formula sticks.
Okay.
Got that letter.
Got that letter.
Jack.
This is also issue number 2 that I chose
Right.
for this. So
Right on.
notice
love
that
that-
it's yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, notice that it's this existed past issue number 1, which is another
Oh,
know.
that's yeah.
factoid.
That's okay. That's
It's
okay.
okay. That's okay. All right. Sorry, you were gonna say,
Okay.
Ben? This
I just
dance?
love how like spare the cover
Mhm.
is. It's just like
So
around a
awkward.
lot. Yeah.
So
There's bullet holes because he's getting shot at, but he's also
Taking a
leaning
dump.
and kind of taking a breather or a dump for a second.
Yeah.
Like, at what point is this happening in your fight that you're having?
It's so weird. So
He's like
anyway,
losing his balance.
here we go. Now this
Nice.
has this like maybe another video we should do is the top 10 penisy haircuts. And
Oh, yep.
this has I think the winner of penisy haircuts.
Wow.
The wiener.
This has the fuck you.
Yes,
All
yes. Teed me up for that one, buddy.
I did. All right, so I'm gonna just kind of lift these pages gently.
Yeah.
So I can just make sure. So notice how everyone's wearing helmets. It's when the helmets come off that the penis emerges.
They're uncut superheroes. Okay, but look at this the bottom left page, that eye through the mask there.
Yeah.
No other bit. This is
Look at the
I mean,
stance, if you can see that.
oh my god, come on.
The Lance
What are we doing
stance.
here?
Land stance.
This is great.
What are you guys thinking?
Yeah, this is great. Yeah,
I mean,
A plus power comic.
This is hitting every mark, just about. Just pure
Okay, you ready?
action. Pure.
You ready?
Oh baby. Yep.
Did you catch a glimpse?
I'm
Oh,
ready.
yeah.
You ready?
Well, I know, but
Okay.
mhm.
Yeah, go
Okay.
do it.
Okay. You ready?
Mhm.
It's right
After a
under
sweaty
this.
battle.
It's under this hand. Okay.
Taking off the helmet.
She goes, "Take that mask off. You can't hide that sexy voice with a mask. Take it off." And she's got no pupils, of
Wow.
course, which is really frightening. And he's like, "Well, hold on a second. You ready?
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm going to get nice and close for this one. Here we go."
Oh. Oh.
Ah!
This YouTube video is gonna get taken down.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's it.
Sorry.
Yikes! This is. I mean.
Done.
Done?
This is-
We're done here?
Oh yeah.
No,
I don't
I
have
mean,
to see any more. I know what
that's-
I'm
Alright.
looking at.
All right. So this okay, Ben. What do you say?
Yes,
Masters?
1000%.
A resounding yes.
Okay. All right. Me too. Yes. I wanted to make sure. I wasn't sure. Got to reevaluate every once in a while.
No, I think it's good.
Okay, that's a yes. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Hit me.
Okay, this is a good one. This is a good one.
Oh, wow.
What are you doing?
Wow.
What are you doing here?
Whoa.
This is as far out of left field as you could go.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're not familiar with the he said, she said comics, this might be too much of a known thing, but god damn, I love it. So the concept of it is you get both sides of the story. So if you get O.J. Simpson's story, you're also getting, and this is the most power comics of them all, is the Nicole Simpson.
Yikes!
Wow.
Look at those tears.
That is wild.
Oh my god.
The case for the prosecution.
So let's just quickly look at OJ's. Oh yeah, Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, this is issue 5.
Yeah. So there's lots of different.
Yeah, different stories.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, issue 5.
I was like, really? They really?
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. That would be incredible. Yeah, like a 20-part series. Okay, so OJ tracing, amazing OJ tracing.
Love it.
I don't know, guys. Throw it out.
I'm gonna say yes.
Man, what are you doing to me? This is so like factory made. Like this is not one person's.
It's not singular. Based on a true story.
One person's like attempt at.
No.
This is a company with no money hiring a schmuck to illustrate it.
Yeah, it's just like a hack job, just to like a cash grab.
It's a fine line.
So
but no, this is like a if comics met, like a one of those trash magazines you get at the grocery store.
Tabloid.
Yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm. The tabloid.
So, but look at the drawing.
It's a power tabloid, is what it is.
Look at.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. To me, that's lazy. That's 5 seconds on a light box.
All right.
This is a hard no from me, you guys.
Okay, got to put some hard no's in here. Just throw you off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ben.
I want to say yes for mostly the aesthetic, not necessarily like.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too.
Like where it sort of where the creativity sort of is generated from, which is obviously suspect, but
then what are we doing here, Ben?
Yeah, I think I want to say yes, and I've flirted with the idea of posting this on the site because of the art, and some of the choices with the art and the renderings of the art. Yeah. But I do have to agree that I think a big factor when you're especially when you're talking about something like this is the homegrown story and talking about
it's just too diluted for me. There's too many.
There's no sincerity behind it, which I think is a huge quality.
That's true.
So I'm gonna go. The art, yes, is on the line. It's just an untrained artist that they hired to do it, and it's funny. But I'm gonna go no. Ben, you said you're still yes.
Relief.
I'm still yes, but
okay, well,
you guys vote me.
Yeah,
I'm surprised that we're not gonna go like a total, like unanimous vote on all these.
Oh, of course. No, that would be suspect.
All right. So that is a no officially for the OJ story. Okay. Shadow Agents.
A very true life power comic story, the OJ story.
Yeah, totally. So yeah.
This is interesting. Now this is one that I've seen online.
Okay.
That I saw like a low res JPEG online and was like, oh, does this qualify? But I don't know that I've seen this in real life, so I'm excited. Yeah.
Okay, so obviously loving the face over here.
Yep.
Face over here is inviting me to say yes. Love the cover, guys. Armageddon Press.
I don't know. I mean, those hands are pretty well done, man. I mean, maybe they're
conjoined here though. These fingers.
There's some draft. There's some real drafting going on here.
Okay, let's crack it open.
Mm.
Got a Bible
I
quote.
like that first panel.
Bible
wow.
quote. Ooh, here we go.
Okay. This is from Virginia Beach.
Mm.
Everybody.
All right. This is, the paper looks pretty newsprinty.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I like the
That
the artwork is too square for the rectangular pages too.
right.
Look
Some
at this
weird.
face.
Yep. That bottom face too. My God.
Yeah, all the spaces on the
Shadow
left
heavy.
side as well. Yeah, some weird ones. Yeah, this is feeling yes so far.
Dumb building. I appreciate a dumb building for sure.
Some of it feels like it's veering toward being too accomplished, but
Yeah,
then
I
you look at
agree.
it, a little bit closer, and
I
you're
think
like,
you have
this
to
is-
look close. That's why I put it
Yeah.
in here.
Everything's
gotta
really
look-
off.
Got to look close, and you can see it. But it is really cool, and it's got the
Yeah.
corporate espionage. Oh, I mean, guys,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Wow. Everything
So-
does feel a little off. A lot
Mhm.
off.
I don't know though. It's close. It's so close. What do you
I
guys think?
can't. Man, I want to hear what you guys think first.
Is this
Okay.
what is this comic? This is a superhero comic.
I haven't read it, to be honest. I don't. I think it's a faction comic of some
Okay.
kind against a corporate conspiracy background drop. Of some-
Okay.
One of those, and it's a long. It's 36
Wow.
pages.
And it has, what does that say?
Okay,
Yeah,
here we go. Should we read it? This book is
What's it titled there?
Fruits of Labor.
Labor.
This book has been a long time in the making. The first
Perfect.
issue of Shadow Agents brings a year-long project to fruition. That's important. Chris
Yeah.
and I have known each other for a handful of years, and during most of the time, we have wanted to collaborate on a project. We made a decision to self-publish a comic which would appeal to all age groups, but primarily an adult-aimed story featuring mature story material. Okay, so that's always like weird. We lacked only two things: money and the legal representation necessary to push the project through.
What?
The legal? I'm just looking if there's anything of note here, scanning it. But yeah.
I mean, that's important. That's some important info right there.
Unfortunately, a falling out occurred with our partner/lawyer, and we found ourselves leaving his office with the corporate books for Armageddon Press tucked under our arms and more questions swimming in our heads. Needless to say, for the last few months have been nerve-wracking, bewildering, and exciting 90 days for us.
Wow.
So he says the last few months and then 90 days. Our grandparents generously loaning us the money to complete it.
Oh,
Wow.
there we go. Family loan. That's
Yeah, family
Power
loan's a
Comics
big one.
fashion.
You sure? That's
Yeah.
true.
There's a lot of evidence here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
All right, let's take a
I
vote
think-
here. What do
Oh!
you guys think? Oh man.
let's not forget
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Ben, you're first.
I'm going to say yes because I was slightly on the fence, leaning toward yes, and then that letter at the back pushed it over into a definitive yes.
For me, it's so close. It's like razor thin margins. I want to say no, out of the spirit of, keeping a high bar of like I want to really delivering the best. It's close. It's so close. It's so into the details. But it's pretty accomplished. Like the lettering and everything, the action, the storytelling is, I think it's definitely looks like it's long in the tooth, and it looks like it's a little like snoozy in that regard. But nothing looks like it's going to be confusing and disorienting and wobbly. To me, it looks pretty stiff. So I think it's only just the guy has, he's not drawing some, he's got some weird faces going on, but outside of that, I think it's a little too on the boring, too good side. But I'm going to say no.
Okay, I would have to say, this one hits a huge percentage of our objective criteria, but I think it really does come down to a lot of personal aesthetics, and just I think you're right. I feel like there's a very thin line between just kind of mediocre, and like that little bit that puts it into like, okay, we're in someone's world right here. I want to know what's going on, and for me, it's not interesting enough. I'm gonna have to go with no on this.
Wow, it's close though.
The artwork has a little bit too much detail for some power comics.
It's close though. It's definitely close.
Oh, it's very close.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm gonna rip it up. I'm excited to show you this. I'm excited.
All right.
This is a recent acquisition at Koch Comics,
Yes.
our favorite comic store inside a dumpster.
Shout out to Koch, baby.
Yeah, we love you. This is severely water damaged. This comic.
Perfect.
But
on printing or just on sitting in a warehouse?
I don't know. But this is gonna test the limits for sure.
Okay.
You're gonna hate me for buying this too. C. Gale Baskin's Cat's Eye.
Wow.
See, again, another cover that I recognize.
Really?
Yes, it's on one of those lists for sure.
Really?
Oh, I'm really excited to crack this open.
Wow. Okay, you ready? You won't believe what the inside looks like.
I mean, that cover is pretty. Oh man,
I don't really know what's going on.
A lot of mixed feelings. What year?
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
1992.
92.
One more from the top.
Yeah, one more from the top. Thank you for picking up this issue of Cat's Eye. Thumb through it. Look at the artwork, the characters, the story. It's like has a beat that goes with it. Then, if it doesn't meet your satisfaction, put it back on the shelf. But please, hear me out before you condemn it to obscurity. All right, snarky little fucker.
Snark.
Yeah, totally. Cat's Eye is no ordinary super guy, saves the entire universe in 28 pages book. There is much more to it than that. It's a continuing science fiction adventure that will go far beyond the scope of it, so that a lot of them always trash the mainstream.
Oh,
so that is, trashing the mainstream is big Power Comics play here.
Yeah.
Butt hurt.
Butt hurt. A lot of butts that are hurt in the beginning. But here we go. You ready for the artwork?
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, look at how the printing is off. That's a huge thing.
Yeah, you see that discoloration down here?
Well, like this border, that's totally insane.
Yeah.
The cutting,
off the page.
the cutting. Can you see something that, like with this art that's a little unusual so far, or not?
Oh, I mean, the cover stands out for sure.
No, but this here, can you tell?
It's hard for me to tell.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
My God.
Weird.
Okay. All right.
The city is mine.
All right.
Whoa.
Power glasses.
Is this computer colored or
computer?
This is something else, man.
This is computer.
Does he have a turtle shell?
I don't know.
He does have a turtle.
He's got a turtle shell.
Weird.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, this is a weird one.
You're really testing the limits here, man.
I know. I'm so excited.
Oh shit.
Holy shit. Oh my God. Okay.
Not your ordinary superhero story. Fucking turtle shell computer art guy.
Yeah. Eye poking.
Oh yeah, it's got like a crazy letter in here too.
What is it?
Oh
Devin,
man.
Do it. Oh, it's
that's an envelope.
Oh. There you go. Oh, here's his address, everyone.
Boy.
Oh, sign up and receive more from the Cat's Eye Comics Club. I think Insert is a good Power Comics.
Insert's a great one for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, come on.
Oh man. I mean, I'm fully on board for this.
Yeah, I mean, I love bad computer coloring in comics.
This is. I think we got to read this one.
Oh, I really want to know what the fuck is going on.
Whoa.
Oh.
I hate that.
Glint, yeah. Computer glint.
The lens flare.
Wow.
Lens flare.
Yeah. Guys?
Yes.
I'm going to say yes.
Okay, you guys are just auto yes. All right. Well, we should cover this one in more detail later on, but wow, that's so weird. Wow. All right.
That's a stinker. That's a
Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna
Perfect
go
statement.
yes. It's definitely test the boundaries with the computer thing, but I mean,
Yeah.
he's using that tool in a way that's very power comicsy. So
Yeah.
I think
So-
therefore it does work.
C. Gail Baskins.
Yeah, you better go hop on eBay and get your cat's eye. Okay, great. Okay, we're all yes, right? This is decided.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a yes.
Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm. Ooh. All right. Okay.
I
Faction.
like it.
Okay, 1993.
It's feeling very imagey,
Yeah,
Yep.
though.
not my
That's-
favorite.
Awful lettering.
Not my
Dig
favorite.
that.
Super shiny. Ew, boy.
Big staff. Big staff.
Oh, yeah.
Don't like a big staff.
Homer Bruce the Third.
Homer Bruce the third.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Oh man. I mean,
This is definitely like something that I dig,
right. Yeah.
but it's not. It doesn't feel like it's like the power comic.
No,
It feels very
Zone.
very
Look at this.
Tracy. I mean that
Yeah,
is
that's amazing.
a guy made of balls.
yeah, that is special.
I mean, guys.
I like it, but I'm feeling like it's not a power comic.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have that little special something.
I mean, it's got some pretty wacky shit, but yeah, I agree. I kind of want to give it to it, but I mean, there's definitely some outsider qualities to this.
Yeah, just
No doubt.
tuck this one in the back for when we're desperate for content down the road.
Is that a letter?
Yeah, it is a letter, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I began a journey to allow me to share that one thing about myself I cherish the most, and that is my art. Whether it is a picture, a story, or a song, my art is the one thing that allows me to be exactly who I am, regardless of what anyone might say. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Conviction.
That's
Yeah.
definitely on the power comics checklist.
Yeah,
It is.
It's titled "Time Is at Hand," spelled Thyme.
Like the seasoning.
Nice.
Yeah. So, pretty amazing.
It's got some power comics like qualities, like the passion and like everything,
Yeah.
but it just doesn't have that overall feel. It's weird because there is like another
Wow.
category. And it's not power comics. It's like some other kind of comics. It's like
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
it's like this, but it's influenced by Image Comics.
Yeah, it's part of another
Wow.
classification here.
Yeah,
Kind of
this
amazing,
is
though.
amazing.
It's really
Sure.
amazing. All right. So, end of the line here for faction. Ben, you're a no, I think.
I'm a no.
Gabe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with no. I think.
All right. I'm going to
Doesn't
join the
do it
party
for
on
me.
this. I'm going to join the party and say no as well. Okay.
Sorry, faction.
We got two more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Whoa.
Boneyard Press. Why do I know Boneyard Press?
Yeah.
Boneyard Press is Hart D. Fisher.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're going to have to cover some Hart D. Fisher, I think, on the book club at some point. We definitely got to do Dark Angel. Dark Angel is
Right. Yes.
absolutely
yes.
a power comic.
Incredible. Yeah.
Oh right, yeah. I
Yeah,
remember.
but Hart D. Fisher is most well known for doing the Dahmer, the controversial Dahmer comics in the
Wow,
early
that's cool.
'90s, and you know his attitude, which he has a definite attitude at the time,
Yes.
is definitely power comics attitude in my opinion. So, but this I don't know if he was responsible for this. I have to kind of check and see with the credits, but this
Sure.
is obviously very '90s. But I want to see if this sensibility can fit into the power comics mold. You ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Ay.
Can
Oh,
we get?
man.
Can Power Comics go goth? I think it can.
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
100%. Because that's another like well of passion. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Ang-
deep well.
Angsty
Like
passion.
religion, gothness.
Mhm.
You know, like
Yeah.
that sort of teen angst, gothiness. It's totally passion source.
Yeah, and Lincoln, Nebraska. That's where we're going here for
There
this
you
one.
go.
Right on.
Wow, holy cow.
Okay, so some sort of serial killer shit.
Oh yeah, that's usually what Boneyard's doing is the killer.
Oh,
shit.
right on. Right, of course, Dahmer.
Yeah. Guys.
Oh man, this is weird artwork.
This
Yes.
is very strange.
It almost feels like very childlike.
Right, but to me, I'm kind of getting vibes of like more attempting more of a graphic novel thing, you know?
Yeah,
Which isn't to say that it's not power, but it's trying to be a little more mature,
yeah.
not in content, but in just, you know, trying to elevate it a little bit, you know?
There's something about the artwork that I really like that I
Mhm.
can't identify, and then there's something about the artwork that I really don't like, and
Same.
I can't identify that either.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is
Yikes.
wow.
Wow, yeah.
That's some
Oh,
weird computer work. Yeah, it's like wants to be the like scary stories illustrator.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know?
totally.
Man. Now this is feeling like no to me, but
Mm.
it makes
I
me
hate-
want to see.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
That kind of
that's not
kills
so
it
good.
dead for me right there.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I mean, Invader Zim kind of.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it.
Again,
yeah,
All
say
right.
what you will, but
As much as like there's elements of
Mhm.
the frustration. I mean, it is frustrated, like literally and figuratively and artistically, and emotionally. But like, yeah, to me, I've flirted with the idea of this in the past, but I'm gonna say no.
okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna say no too, but it makes me want to see a goth power comic.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
I
well, there are
Dark
some.
Angel, I think is that. It's got the attitude.
Yeah, I think, you know, for me again, you've got the Invader Zim aesthetic, you got the you know, H.R. Giger on the cover attempt, and you have all these kind of derivative art styles that they're just kind of copying. It doesn't really feel very original enough for me.
No,
Just on first
I just was trying
look
to.
here.
So we're all no. I think I was just trying to push the boundaries to see.
No, you have
I think
to.
it's a no. All right. Little peek into our process here. Okay, the last comic for tonight is one I have also wrestled with a lot, and I know you have too, Gabe.
Oh boy. Oh, I mean,
Whoa.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow, wow.
This is locked and loaded in my.
Okay,
My
wait till we
review
open
pile.
it. Wait till we open it.
That's a comic book cover.
This is between you and Ben because I'm set on this one.
Okay, all right. Well, first off the top, amazing cover art.
Yeah,
Incredible.
I'm down. Like when I saw this cover, I was like, "Holy shit!
yeah.
This is gonna
Right.
be instant spot in the Hall of Fame." But it tells a different story on the inside. Okay. 1987. That's the right
Oh.
year.
It's a lot of text.
A lot of
It's a
text.
lot
It's
of
from,
text.
It's from
Right.
Kentucky.
Oh.
It's a lot of text. It's like a book here. But yeah. So yeah, I climbed down. I don't know what this is. Some weird cold open. These are the thoughts of a character you're about to meet, not a demon or a
Nice.
wizard. So these are the thoughts of a character. Wow, weird. Okay. And now for the
Interesting
art.
idea.
Yeah,
Now-
let's see it. Whoa.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I hate the lettering, but
I totally understand your apprehension here. I totally get it. But it's calling to me. I don't know why.
Love the sky.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
great
Digital sky.
detail.
Oh man.
starts going off the cliff here. Starts going off the cliff.
It hurts.
It does
It
hurt.
hurts.
I really have a hard time with Elven face. I really do. I'm gonna. Oh,
Oh man. I mean, but come on.
I know. It's painful though.
It's hard.
It's so hard.
It's hard to admit that this would be in your
I know.
In your power comic.
This
library.
is the last comic you want to be caught reading. By
this
somebody,
is your black sheep of your family.
What say you, Ben? You're very silent over there.
It's weird because like I want the artwork to be a little bit different. It feels a little bit too cartoony for some reason.
Oh.
Ben, I mean, hang on. Now we have a fighter jet. We have to talk about how there's a fighter jet now.
Shooting this.
This is a game changer. You can't just flip past. Now there's fighter jets in this comic.
I love all the content that I'm seeing. All of it.
Yeah, right.
Everything about it is something I want to read. But there's something about the artwork that I just don't dig. And I'm feeling like
Puff the Magic Dragon.
Because exactly. But because I don't dig it, does that mean it's not a power comic?
Exactly.
So I'm having a little bit of I don't know how to like.
Whoa, guys!
To parse it out.
To like qualify it, yeah.
Pause. ZebraCon '87. Coming in '87 of just black and white comics. We totally missed out on ZebraCon, y'all.
That is awesome. Where did that take place?
This was in Kentucky. In
Kentucky, of course.
In Paducah, Kentucky.
Paducah, of course.
Oh my God! Please let this be the artist. It's not.
It's Dad for sure.
Guys,
that's a great back cover.
Ben.
Yeah, Ben, what do you think?
I'm gonna have to say yes, but it's like it's sort of like a with a lot of caveats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I think that it does meet like all of the criteria.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Gabe?
Yeah, I think fantasy is one of those things where, as a genre, there's so many built-in sort of archetypes and weird stuff that's just natural to that genre. So you're looking at the creativity from the standpoint of someone who's just playing with these toys, and I think for me, Talons is just weird enough. It's just stinky enough that I want to give it a yes. I totally understand the apprehension and why it would be on the fence. It's a little exhausting, but
yeah.
I mean, you got a unicorn dragon and fighter jets. What are we doing here?
I know, and actually, when I first thought about what issues was I going to show on this or put together, I immediately went for this because it's one that's confounded me for many a time of like, can I consider this a power comic? Mm-hmm. I think it is a power comic. I'm just not excited about it.
Yeah. Totally.
I don't have enthusiasm for it. It's mainly because the artwork is so unlikable. But it does have all the ingredients. It has all the ingredients of the unicorn dragon meeting the fighter jets and the crazy amazing cover, which I'm assuming is a different artist. But like, it's just it has it all, and it is part. It's part of the power comic story, if you like it or not. And I think that's where we landed with it.
We don't whitewash power comic history. Warts and all, you know.
Yeah.
It's funny how like the fantasy genre is like a big part of power comics, but it's not really a part of any other like comic wing. It's not like mainstream comics has never really done well with fantasy comics. Independent comics has never really done great with like epic fantasy.
Yeah, it's true.
But like power comics, like whoever's creating these is really devoted to fantasy. There's a ton of fantasy.
You have to be, man. You have to be. If you're gonna do it. And this is drawn by a fellow named Rudy, and I think that makes a lot of sense. I think a Rudy would draw this. I just want to say that. Okay, as we wrap it up here, guys, we only identified 3. which I think, or no, this is 4. Sorry, 4.
Yeah.
Which I think is good. That's a good ratio. You don't want to.
Yeah.
You don't want to invite too many in. It's got this is an exclusive club, and it's reserved for the ones that really do exemplify everything we're talking about. It doesn't mean that we don't like these. It just means that they're classified something else, and that's why I think it's important to say that Power Comics is not the black and white explosion. It's not. That's something different. Power Comics is something different, and we're here as the guardians of Power Comics, to make sure that it's very integral. That's my piece.
That's fair enough. And I think you look at the ones we chose, these really do feel like Power Comics, just the spread, the schmear right here. This
it's a good
schmear.
Good power smear.
It's a nice variety there.
Totally. Different genres, different feelings, different moods. So what do you guys think? Did you like this exercise?
I mean, I love it. I do it all the time. It's fun to get. It's hard when you're wrestling with yourself with these dark questions of is this a power comic? It's nice to be able to talk to you guys about it.
Yeah.
I think that this would be a great format live to do these live. I think would be would be a total hoot.
It'd be good to get audience participation,
audience polls. So if you guys want that, if you guys are into that, tell us. Comment.
Hell yeah.
Obviously subscribe, but just if you want us to start doing more of these and doing them live, I think that would be really cool. But yeah, I thought it'd be fun. There's tons more we could do. I mean, we have so many comics. I mean, shit. Now I wish I didn't throw away half of the ones that I was on the fence with.
And please, to anyone out there watching, let us know if you think you have a power comic or if you're questioning if you have one. We're always looking for more.
Yeah. We should do certifications.
Yeah, if they want us to evaluate one that they're on the fence about.
Yeah. Well, this has been fun, guys. Thanks for joining us, and we're going to do some more of these, and obviously we have the book club going, and once we get to 500 subs, we're going to be tackling this monster live on YouTube. John Tar Returns. I mean, this is a fucking power comic.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
No fucking
no
debate
questions,
on that.
Man.
No way.
No way. So definitely subscribe. Go to patreon.com/powercomics to subscribe to our Patreon. We're posting our rarest issues. Bonus videos, blah, 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 blah. Get on there. Get us on Instagram at @power_comics. And we'll catch you guys next time. And thanks a lot. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.